Hello and welcome to my kitchen. This video is a very exciting one. This is probably one of my most requested videos and I feel like it could become a series on my channel. I asked you on Instagram, if you're not following my Instagram, what are you doing? Joking, I hate when YouTubers say that because you can do what you want. We've got free will, do you know what I'm saying? And my Instagram is an odd place. Basically, I asked on Instagram for you guys to email me some of your recipes. I felt exceptionally emotional, actually. I didn't realise how far and wide you guys have come from. Literally in every part of the world, and it made me so, I was like, you guys, and you actually emailed. I had 425 emails of recipes. And I did have some Instagram DMs as well. But unfortunately, there were a lot of recipes that I haven't been able to do because I can't find a shop which sell those certain ingredients. Like one of my friends, Saray, she had a pepper pot curry recipe and it looked so good. And there were loads of curry recipes, but loads of the curries had things that, I went to the big Tesco's and everything. The big Tesco's normally has everything. And it literally had nothing for that recipe. So I'm gonna try and do this again another time and actually find out where Saray goes, because I know there's like special shops which sell those sort of things. Before this video gets started, I just want to say, obviously a massive disclaimer. I'm sorry if I don't like the recipes, don't take it personally. Everyone has different tastes, everyone enjoys different food. Another thing to mention is obviously everyone cooks things differently. And within one recipe, like if you have shepherd's pie, every family cooks it so differently. And there may be a recipe that you cook slightly different at home. So please don't come for those viewers. Also, I'm sorry if I cooked it wrong. There are many things that potentially could go wrong here, so I am sorry. I just want to apologize. Don't take it personally, don't be offended. It's just my taste buds. There's not much I can do to take those out, is there? I wish I could like everything in the world. You actually can see that in this video because every member of my family liked different things. Like certain people didn't like certain meals, I like certain things that my brother didn't like, etc, etc. And I'm going to be starting off today with a Filipino recipe. Now, my dad actually lived in the Philippines. He loves Filipino food. He absolutely loves it. So I thought I would give the recipe a go. Let's get started.
That was it?
It was so good, Jess. So, for this recipe, I actually got the full lowdown on how to make rice. This is from, I don't know if people want their names to mention. This is from Veronica though. And she said, this is the real way to cook rice. And I've always wanted to know the real way to cook rice. So you wash the cups of rice several times to get rid of the starch. And then you place, we'll just take you through. So this girl has also even put how many tablespoons of oil, and I love that. Because sometimes I'm like, am I supposed to be frying this? Am I supposed to be sauteing? What do you want me to do? Also, one big, I don't know if it's going to be an issue or not, but she said chicken legs, and I literally could not find chicken legs in any supermarket today. For some reason they were sold out everywhere. So we did get chicken drumsticks because she said to cut them into chicken drumsticks anyway. I was like, let's just start with chicken drumsticks, you know. I'm not going to show raw chicken because I know we have a few vegan non-meat eaters on here and I know you don't want to see that. But can you hear it? It is a party in the pan. This smells incredible, the garlic and the peppercorns. Okay, so we're just simmering this now. It's been simmering for about 8 minutes, I'd say. And in here we have the rice. I'm a bit dubious because it's really puffing out the sides, even though it's on the lowest temp. And I'm just thinking maybe I should change the hob or something. I'm stressed. I don't know how much to reduce this by. And I don't know if the rice is burning. Okay, so the rice has had its little 10-minute rest. I don't know if it tastes any different to normal. Oh, it's sticky. No, it's sticky rice.
Don't they have sticky rice?
I don't know. Oh, I bet they're watching this video and they're cringing. They're like, that girl's made it all wrong. It's not burn. I think this is what it's meant to be like. What do you think, guys? I'm not sure. Okay, so here we have, I don't know if you're supposed to put all the sauce on it or if it's supposed to be thin. I hope this is right. We're going to take some of the mango salsa, which looks beautiful. Just plonk it on there. Let's see how this tastes. I'm going to get the first reaction. Get a bit of everything on here. Rice.
Oh, this is really nice.
Mmm. Oh, I like this. I'm actually salivating watching this video. I am dreaming of that chicken. It was so good. I've never had anything like it and I want it again.
So this is from
the Philippines. Some soy sauce.
The mango's good because it cuts through, like the sweetness cuts through.
That chicken is cooked to perfection. So we're given the reviews on this meal. Jesse just said he would pay for it.
So whether you shout it out. Yeah, I'd pay money for it. More chicken, but that could just be you doing it differently, cutting costs. More chicken, sauce is nice. I'm quite happy to have that in like a little box park style box.
Mum wasn't the biggest fan. She said it was too salty and she'd like more salad, right?
Yeah, I could eat that. I like the salsa. That salsa was...
Then I'm the reverse. I'm not keen on the mango, but I like the salsa.
No, the mango cut through all the salt. You couldn't eat it without that.
I just did.
I could have eaten a lot more of that salsa.
Now for pudding, this was one of the most sent to me recipes. Obviously everyone had slightly different recipes, but I just picked one. A chocolate mug cake. This was sent, even Fran, you all know Fran now, sent me that. She was like, I always have a chocolate mug cake for pudding. So here we go. I'll put the recipe on the screen because it's literally just a matter of fact of mixing everything together. But there's Mum's. I'm gonna make 2 more. So I've doubled it for Jesse's and I's because I was just gonna end up using loads of mugs. It just made sense to double it and put it in one big one. And just hold it.
What did your eye just do?
Do you want it in the bowl? Yeah.
Am I taking it in the bowl?
Yeah. So we're gonna squirt some cream on. Go! The dinner was a success, and pudding, it was good, but it was a little bit dry. I don't know if that was because I used dairy-free butter and milk, and maybe I should have added a bit more or something like that, or I put it for too long in the microwave. The mug cake could have worked, but it wasn't awful. So I've just made the Yorkshire moggy cake for tea tonight. Now I know that it's supposed to have 4 days to like the flavours and stuff intensify, I guess. But they did say that if you're impatient, you can eat straight away. So we're gonna be eating straight away. About to make the coconut creme caramels for tomorrow's dinner pudding. I've never made creme caramels before and I've never made them dairy free, but you have to leave these ones overnight to chill. Okay, so I've done the caramel and I didn't burn anything, so the caramel's on the base cooling, and then we've got our mixture here. I'm so annoyed. Here's the moggy cake. It's so nice and risen, but I slipped when I was putting in the skewer to check if it was cooked, so it's kind of got a big dent in, but it kind of looks like it's meant to, like a pie. You know how a pie has like a little cross in it? That can be the moggy cake, okay? It's a new take on it. Everyone's gonna start doing it soon. We're about to do the bain-marie in the oven with the creme caramel, and I won't lie, I'm a clumsy gal and I have dropped this twice when I've done it. Not creme caramel necessarily. We're in. This was always also a problem whenever I try and get them out of the oven. Time's going on. For this recipe for dinner, the first thing I have to do is soak 2 pieces of bread in cold water. It actually feels and looks so wrong. I've genuinely never seen anything like this, like curry and mango chutney and things in beef mince. So this is very interesting. I cannot wait to try this because I'm just so intrigued what it tastes like. Okay, now we're adding the bread, which we have to squeeze the cold water out of. Okay, it's going in. Oh, okay, this is making more sense. And then apparently you beat it in. Oh, it just kind of blends in. You put it in your pan and let it cool. Here we go, here's the before picture. Yes, I think this is one of those recipes that everyone does it so differently and it's like divides people. And it's like what people serve it with. Like this one has, do you see that one is really different from the one that I saw on a picture. And this has been served with yellow rice and a salad. That looks interesting, that little salad and those green beans. The creme caramel doesn't look right. It's jiggly still and it doesn't leave an indentation. So I mean, I think it's cooked. Here is the moggy cake all cut up. That's what it looks like. So here it is. I don't know if this is what it's supposed to look like. So here is the boba tea. Boba tea. I don't know how you... Bibbidi boppity boo.
What spicy is that called?
Maybe it would be spicier. So, review on dinner. I actually really liked it and I liked the texture of the egg creamy thing.
I didn't.
But Dad was not a fan of the egg creamy thing. I also don't know if I made it properly again. Now we're about to have...
I'm not sure actually if the rice went with it.
Here we have the moggy cake. Let's try it. I don't know how to eat that. I like it.
Parking.
Parking's a different
mild
texture.
ginger cake. It's like mild ginger cake.
I like this. So mum prefers the pudding to the dinner. I really did enjoy that pudding as well. Maybe I did make the South African one wrong.
Mum's going for another one.
Shalom, Jackie. So we are about to make the meal. I have made this soupy Mexican situation. And for this, we have to crunch some tortilla chips in the bottom of the bowl. I've never done this before, but... Okay, so here it is. We've got some avocado. You're supposed to put cheese, a lime wedge, and sour cream. I've done mine dairy-free, obviously, so it's got dairy-free cheese and no sour cream. Flip, that's really good.
That is really good. This is right up my street.
I mean, I haven't tried let's try a tortilla
I'm not sure about the tortillas at the bottom.
This is good.
He'll be...
Well, that gets a thumbs up from me.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Definitely gets a thumbs up from me.
That was Mum's favourite so far. Here's the creme caramel. It looks, I feel like I've made it wrong.
Oh.
Is that the caramel that I did in the bottom and it's melted?
I have no idea. It doesn't resemble any creme caramel I've ever had.
Here you go. Mum's not a fan. Yeah, it smells a bit eggy.
Yeah, it's weird.
There it looks right. It smells like egg.
It is very eggy, but I don't know to do with the eggs. It's a weird texture, isn't it, as well?
It's eggy.
You can taste the coconut. Did you put much vanilla in?
Yeah. Dad's trying it. He doesn't think we're tasting what he's tasting.
I can't even taste the coconut.
It said full fat coconut milk, but I used light because that was all they had.
That would make a big difference.
That one was definitely my fault and I should have just used full fat coconut milk, but no stores had it. Where can a girl get some full fat coconut milk? But I have to say that Mexican chicken soup, I think it was my favourite of all the days. It was delicious and I've been craving it ever since. So this is pudding for tonight. Didn't really know how to present them because they're triangles. They're like this and they are nutty squares, they're called. And they have like a ground almond and hazelnut top on the top. It's like caramelised and like a kind of shortbready thing, and you're supposed to dip half in chocolate, but I didn't have enough chocolate so I just improvised. Even though I tried it and it was so good. How good was that, Mum?
That was amazing.
It's really good. We've had some making Portuguese lamb, but I've overbought somehow and I've got this, I can't remember the, nari goreng, I can't remember the name of it, some rice to make, which I was going to do as a whole dinner, but instead, because this was supposed to be served with rice, I'm going to do like 2 different things so we can try more. So I'm going to have the rice and then the Portuguese lamb, and we're just going to have like help yourself. So here we have the nasi goreng. This is a little starter because the lamb isn't cooked. So all my family are hungry. I would be able to wait, but that's what you get when you have a hungry family.
What would be nice with it?
Lamb.
Sweet chilli sauce.
Oh wow.
Taste the garlic.
So the lamb is out and the potatoes are here. Chloe apparently said the potatoes are really, really good because you like put the potatoes in with the lamb. Here's the lamb. We ate the rice, by the way, which definitely needs an egg. What's happened to this lamb then, hey?
It's just unfurled, that's all.
It's okay though.
Yeah.
Did you get the right joint of lamb, Grace?
It just said lamb.
No, you got the wrong joint. This is a different sort of joint.
I don't know.
It didn't say this sort of joint.
It just said lamb.
I think you should have got a roasting joint, that's why.
Learning a lot of things. This thing with cooking and baking, you never get upset when it doesn't go right because you have to keep trying again. Here's the German square that we're about to have the pudding. I keep saying German square. It's a triangle, Grace. We just had our lunch, which I will give a debrief on in a minute. The lamb and rice. The lamb was left overnight with orange, and I thought it would be really, really strong in flavour, and you'd make like this marinade rub thing that you put on in the morning. And I was really upset because it didn't really taste of much, yet the potatoes were maybe the best potatoes I've ever had in my life. They were so flavourful. I feel like all the flavour from the lamb went into the potatoes instead. They were incredible. If the lamb was supposed to taste like that, I'd say 10 out of 10, but unfortunately it didn't. And the rice was really good, and the egg really worked well with it, but I just feel like maybe I didn't pack enough punch in it, like maybe I didn't put enough chili in it or enough shallots, but I used the recipe, but I feel like it could have had like a little bit more of a punch in there. Hi guys, it is the last day, the 5th day of making your recipes. Now today I've already prepared everything because I feel like I don't want to be describing what I'm doing, although maybe I should have, because then is proof that I followed the recipes to a T. Originally I was going to make the recipe that you see on screen now, which looks incredible, but then my sister brought it to my attention. She was like, Grace, you haven't done any vegan or veggie options. I was like, Chloe, you raised a valid point. Sorry, I have rectified that. And then I was thinking, if you guys want a part 2, maybe I could do a vegan or veggie edition of subscribers' recipes. So tonight we have got stuffed mushroom burgers and some salad. So here we have, this is the stuffed mushroom burger, which is supposed to put some in a ciabatta roll, but there were none. So I got these ones. We've got another of the stuffed mushrooms that was falling apart. We've got some red cabbage slaw and some normal salad. The stuffed mushroom without the bread, so I can get a full stuffed mushroom experience. I just love a stuffed mushroom. Oh, the pine nuts work really well in that, actually. Not sure how I feel about the red cabbage because it's got walnuts in it. I like a nut in a salad.
Depends what nut. Don't know about walnut.
Yeah, me either. Do you know what? I can do an almond.
Oh, you were scared.
There we go. Yeah, I'm about to try. It's even better in a burger.
Steady on. Go away. The red cabbage. Mum will love that. Mum's going to devour that like there's no tomorrow. I'm chewing and chewing. Maybe I've just got a really small mouth.
Chewing all day long.
A small mouth and I can't chew. Maybe that's my problem.
You do have a small mouth.
Like, every time you eat something, I'm like, I can't fit that in.
I have a really big mouth.
I think it's more you have a big mouth. Is more the key.
Do I look like I have a big mouth?
Yeah. Open wide?
Not open.
Let's
Like, if you saw me
see some herbs in the teeth.
There's a lot happening.
Back into winter we go.
Loved those stuffed mushrooms. Loved. The red cabbage was okay. I think I prefer a mayo. I'm about to have pudding yet.
Favourite meal of the week?
Mexican by far.
Really? The soup is your favourite?
I love soup.
I love it.
Soup is the most underrated thing.
Because it's soup. Soup's a bit... You don't have soup in summer. It's a nice hearty meal in winter. I think my favourite was the chicken one.
Thank you. So cold. It was 11 degrees. 11.
Jumping up to 18 today, tomorrow.
Yeah, they got that sticky wind coming through from one of the storms.
Wind?
What they're saying, it's going to be the worst winter.
The coldest January we've ever had in life.
Prepare for the
ice age. My time to shine. So I think if I ever change my profile picture,
people will be livid.
you guys would hate that, wouldn't you? Also, I'm genuinely scared that they're going to copyright me.
Who? Just send them a lovely little email.
Hey. Getting Dad and Chloe's opinion on dinner. Chloe wasn't a big fan of the stuffed mushrooms, were you?
No, I liked them. They weren't.
You prefer Mum's.
I do actually.
You prefer Mum's. What do you think of the red cabbage slaw?
Yeah, good. Very good.
You like that slaw, did you?
What red cabbage was really nice. I don't think the burger mushrooms needs the burger. Just the mushrooms.
You like the mushrooms then?
I like mushrooms.
But you like those ones?
Yeah.
Here we have the lotus biscuit brownie. Now this recipe was actually from a viewer who does this, I think, for a living on her Instagram. So I'll put her links below and you can go follow her, check her out. This looks really good. So I'm gonna get a little piece. Very good.
I'll ask my question.
No, there's no nuts. I can have another piece.
When are they gonna make brownie with nuts in?
Brownie is always better the next day. Always.
Nah.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
One Hannah.
I think I might have a third piece, but we established this is where the crucial element is. I'm more of a fudgy brownie, whereas Jessie's more a cakey brownie. So Jessie's into it. I'm into it, but it's more chocolate fudge cake. That's what it tastes like, isn't it? Chocolate fudge cake.
So if it settles, you might like it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I have to say, those brownies were a massive hit with my family. I had about 4 that evening. My dad really liked them. Jessie really liked them. Chloe even liked them, and she doesn't really normally do sweet things. So they were a big old hit. I was giving her a review.
First was definitely the Mexican soup. The salty
chicken.
That was too salty. What else?
No. See, whereas Jessie's favourite is the Filipino chicken.
Salty chicken, shout out to.
But I was saying how subjective taste is, so don't take it personally if I didn't like the recipe or I didn't make it right. It just shows that everything is subjective. With this video, I actually found it really hard to edit because I had to cut everything down so small because I wanted to show me trying everything, but I didn't want it to be really, really long. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you want this again because I really love trying new recipes. I think it's so important to like try new things. You never know when you're going to like it. And if you don't like it, it doesn't really matter. You can try again. So I hope you've enjoyed. Love you guys loads. Any more video ideas like this where you can get involved, please let me know because I love hearing about your lives because you know a lot about me and I want to know a lot about you. So peace.